Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I'm afraid this is another Gypsy Rose Blanchard video, but judging by her recent antics, I think we're going to rename her to Gypsy Rose Drunkard. Since she got off parole, she's done nothing but film herself drinking and acting like a sloppy mess. She forgot she was pretending to be a good mum, but she did seem to sober up when she realised that all her dirty secrets are going to come out from prison, because her prison emails have been released, and these lovely ladies from Into the Weeds podcast are reading them out. I highly recommend you go and watch them if you've got the time. So it looks like Gypsy Rose has realised these emails are going to do a lot of damage, so she posted a video of herself on TikTok deleting the TikTok app with the caption, "I'm busy living my best life," then posted it onto her stories. Like, how the fuck are you posting it when you've just deleted it? She's not the sharpest tool in the shed. It's like one of her brain cells left for milk and the other one died of loneliness. And come on guys, even if she did delete it, we know full well it'll be back in a week or two. Her social medias have been up and down more than a prostitute's knickers. She is, however, deleting things off her Instagram, and her TikTok account is now down to just these 7 posts, which draws more attention to the ones that are actually left. Like this one, with her and Ken the Lurker, where he's wearing a cross around his neck in an obvious attempt to repel the demon that he had a baby with. And this one's right there at the top, it's one of my favourites, where she's trying to seduce Ken the Lurker to give him his Father's Day present, and he's visibly repulsed by her. If they could talk, his genitals would be declaring a restraining order. This is not the fate of someone who wants anything to do with her manky minge. So I'm guessing this social media shake-up is in anticipation of these prison emails being released. I'm guessing that she'll be absent for like 5 to 6 days, then she'll come back, most likely with a new wig and a different personality. So I'm just going to show a few little things. Firstly, she was always grifting. She's gone from being a child scam artist with a mum to grifting away in prison, trying to sell a story for monetary gain, and also she was writing to multiple men so they'd send money to her. This is one of those men. He seems to be like a vulnerable adult. He's like 59, I think they said. But she's talking about she was writing the book of lies so she could make money off the murdering of her mum, while simultaneously using this man for money. I'm presuming it's a man anyway, don't quote me on that. But he's definitely sending her money, and she's feeding into this like kink that he's got, where he's calling her goddess and she's calling him servant.
I'm working on writing my life story in a book. My book proposal has been submitted to different publishers for review, and I have some good prospects. Good afternoon, it's Friday. Did you get to watch 90 Days yet? Good morning, Goddess. Hi, Goddess Gypsy. Good morning. I hope you had a better night's sleep last night. Can't wait until tomorrow when I get to send you money. I'm so excited. I definitely won't be able to sleep tonight. Inbound again, to Gypsy. Good morning, Goddess. I sent you $50 this morning. I couldn't sleep last night. Was too excited. The thought of sending my Goddess her weekly gift. Fridays take so long to come. I can't believe I have to wait another 7 days before I get to please my Goddess again. Your obedient servant.
Are you cringing yet? I was cringing, but not as hard as I cringed when I heard Grifty calling her own dad Pimp Juice. Yeah, what the fuck? I'll show you that in a minute. I think some of the emails, especially the ones to her dad Rod, or Randy Rod, that's what I'll be calling him from now, where she's more or less telling him that she'll keep any secret he's got about any dirty deeds he's doing, and she doesn't care if he's having an affair. She also said something along the lines of snooping around on Facebook is what causes divorces. She's referring to a stepmom, Christy, and she's basically grassing her up, telling Randy Rod that Christy knows his password on Facebook and she's been snooping round. Yeah, it's checking his Facebook that's causing divorces, isn't it, Grifty? Not the multiple women he's dipping his wick into.
This is 3/15/2019. Dad, I need to tell you something, but you gotta swear you won't react or tell Mom. You know, much less tell her I'm the one who told you, because I'm the only one who knows about it. So I know about the argument on Valentine's night and about the chicks on Facebook. Well, Mom told me that she has your Facebook password and she regularly checks it for women trying to message you. She's trying to see if you continue to message women and it not be innocent. And to be honest, I don't care if you do or don't have some side action. None of my business. However, snooping on spouses' Facebooks has been one of the cause of many divorces for folks. That's why I'm giving you a heads up. She's had it ever since you left last time. Anyways, I love you. Be safe, and I can't wait for our visit. Inbound to Gypsy. Yes, that's the cookie lady. She's pretty awesome. We had quit talking for a few months, and now we just check in every now and then. Thanks for the password, heads up on Mom. She always been a snooper, and I get pretty upset about it, and she still does it. 2019 outbound from Gypsy to her dad. What's up, Pimp Juice? Mom's crying. What's going on with blank and you? Cookie Lady. Are y'all getting together? I emailed Blank asking her what's up. Nothing mean or anything. I just haven't messaged her in a while. I guess my big question is, what are you going to do? Seriously, Dad, how long are you going to be messaging chicks pretending to be happy with Christy? I just want you to be happy. I didn't tell her that I already knew about Blank. I just want a heads up on what you're thinking. Love you, Gypsy. Dudes that Blank sent me, emailed Blank with threats. Blank emails me asking what the fuck is going on. I fessed you about Blank and to Blank and told her I really liked Blank and that I had to think about what I wanted. Christy freaked out and begged me to give her some time to get her act together. I told Blank she was the cookie lady, so I think that lit her a fire under her ass. I will give her some time. I told Blank we should just chill a while. I'm really going to try and give Christy the attention and support she needs to get with the program, so not messaging any girls at the moment. But you know I get bored, so we'll see what happens. Christy's trying really hard right now, losing some weight, which is nice. Blank has a lot to offer, but Canada, that would be hard. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. Please don't. Mom got into my email and saw pics from Blank, so she knows the cookie lady now. She threatened Blank, so that friendship is over. For now, I'm being good. I just get bored and start flirting so much.
I know that's probably confusing for you, without the context. But they're not allowed to name names, that's why they're saying Blank all the time. And it's about the multiple women that Randy Rod's been getting with. Randy Rod is so disrespectful to Christy. I'm not playing this part because it made me feel a bit icky, to be honest. He's just being very disrespectful and saying demeaning things about Christy. He's literally talking shit to his daughter about his wife. The daughter he more or less abandoned when he found out she had health problems. And then he let her back into her life when she got imprisoned for murdering her mum. And from the next emails, it seems like the reason he's done that and welcomed her back into his life is because he saw dollar signs.
This is inbound from Rod to Gypsy. Hey, Boo, wanted to let you know about something going on. Mom said you broke your tablet, so I'm not sure when you'll get this. A producer from Japan was asking for interviews from you and us, similar to HBO in 2020. I told them we were not interested in any more publicity or interviews. They asked then if we wouldn't mind sharing some photos and videos. I told them no, then they offered to pay. I thought about it and threw out a number that I didn't think they'd agree to, $10,000. Surprisingly, they agreed to pay that much. So I made sure it wouldn't involve you and only be aired in Japan. So we'll be sending them some pics and video. I really didn't plan on doing it, but honestly, we can really use the money and I hope it wouldn't affect you in any way whatsoever. I will try to put some of the money aside for you when you get out.
This is just one of the many emails that he sent, talking about different things, like different interviews and articles. And what the fuck was that? I'll try and put some money away for yous. Dad of the fucking year. He did say something interesting about Dee Dee though, and it sort of goes against anything they've ever said. He was singing her praises as a mother.
Mom loved you like no other baby. You'll never find anyone else who's loved you more. Why she did those things? I don't know. Maybe she was scared you would love me too, given half a chance. I ran from you guys like a scared little punk bitch, and she couldn't run from the responsibility like I did. That's why I always respected her and did the best I could to financially to help. She started something long ago and never could get out of the crazy hole that she dug, all in the name of love for you, to protect you. I wish she would have just let you grow up and date Blank. Maybe you and I would have never been close, but you would have had some freedom. It's sad, but I'm glad you and I could talk about it and have a real relationship now.
That made me think that Randy Rod's under the impression that she murdered Dee Dee because she wouldn't let her date. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. But Grifty's always tried to make out that the reason she did it was because Dee Dee was abusive, and it doesn't seem like Randy Rod thinks that's the case. I'm going to throw in one last bit, and it's when she gets dumped from one of her pay pigs, who she was still talking to when she was married. Then this guy obviously found out she was married and he wasn't happy.
We're still married. I knew you got married, but I read that you got an annulment in November, so I guess you can't believe everything you read. LOL. Wouldn't have contacted you if I knew you were married. Please apologize to your husband for me. I'm not the type of person who contacts married women. That's disrespectful to you and your husband. I'm sorry, Gypsy. I will not write anymore. I'm sorry. Thanks.
And then Grifty responded by going into way too much detail about poor Ryan. Like, who fucking asked? She uses any opportunity she can to put that man down. More or less saying he's really kind, but he's an ugly pig and I don't fancy him. Not in so many words, but you know what I mean.
Married in July. Let me explain further. I married my best friend, Ryan. Ryan is a big guy, in parentheses, not muscle. I hate that.
That's awful.
But he has a big heart, and that is why I married him, because he is someone who makes me laugh, and I can see him being a wonderful family man. But he has insecurities, and that is causing problems in our new marriage. We always had these issues, but I thought that they would get better once we got married, and they haven't. So today was the first day I contemplated getting an annulment. I vented to a gal pal of mine, and she gave me advice to try and help fix his behavior before resulting in the annulment. Or, I'm sorry, before resulting to the end-all be-all option. I love him, but I can't live with the constant insecurities that he has about our marriage. I am happy most of the time, but other times, God, I wish I was single again.
She also sent multiple emails to people saying she was unattracted to him. There's actually so many interesting emails that have been sent. I highly recommend going over to watch the podcast. I'll try and link it in the comments or in the description. I almost forgot to mention she posted this picture, trying to portray herself as some sort of angel with these golden wings. Grifty ho, you need to hear this, love. You are far from an angel. You are more like a demon, with the facial features of a possum and the mannerisms of a lizard, and hideous hair extensions that looks like you've chopped a rat's tail off and stuck them on the back of your head. This picture is blasphemous. Oh, and did I mention that you're a mummish murderer? Okay, thanks, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.
I enjoyed that.
This thing.
Ready?
Oh!